Hi, welcome to another video about virtual exchange. This time we're going to talk about impact on our communities. To have an impact on the community, the project has to be present not only in the preschool and preschool community, but also in the wider public. So it can be neighborhood, for example. It can call people for action, it can activate members of community and give food for thought for the community. These three things I find the most important. And why? Why is it important to have an impact on community in our virtual exchange projects? Because we can show the children that every action, even small action, counts. We bring up thoughtful and active citizens, global citizens, and hopefully in the future, those children will be people who take actions, who seek solutions, and who know that they can do something, that they can act. And now let me show you examples. What did we do to have impact on our communities? Um, these ideas are from the project Wellbeing Everywhere that was held in the school year 2024-25 with participants from Poland, Greece and Slovakia. And we did a street research. We asked people how were they that day, and of course most of the people answered, "I'm good, I'm happy," because they were talking with children. It was super interesting for the children to do this research. It was the first time we went out and asked people, and in English, it's their foreign language. We discussed then what could we do to preserve this notion of happiness among people. And we decided, well, we could do posters with takeaway smileys. So each group from Poland, Greece and Slovakia drew smiley faces. Then we exchanged them, printed them out, and made posters with takeaway smileys consisting of all the smileys from all the countries. We, in Poland, put the smiley posters in neighboring shopping center, in the library, in the artistic school, in the playground for children, and in the main hall as well, so that a lot of people can have access to that. We also put a note explaining what's this and why we did that. And the feedback we had was amazing. The people who worked in the places we put the smileys, the posters in, they said, wow, it was super interesting to see other people coming, looking at that, wondering what's this, reading the explanation and taking smileys. In the library, people took these smileys also to be with them every day and work like a book, these things that you put in the books to signify where you finished reading. Okay, so that was great. And another thing we did was, again, street research, but this time we asked people about nature, about how they felt in nature, if they liked it, if they spent a lot of time there. And we thought, what could we do to give people some food for thought? Like nature is essential, hugging trees is great for our well-being, looking at flowers, observing picturesque landscapes, listening to birds, looking at everything and spending time there is also important. So we thought about making posters again. Children from Poland, Greece, and Slovakia, they drew collaborative posters in color yellow about nature, and then we printed them out and put them, in our case, on the playground, where people could see them every day, either passers-by or people playing on the playground. And Slovakia and Greece, they also put them in the parks for people to have a look at the posters. It's like a little gallery. And again, we got great feedback from passers-by. They were amazed that children, together with their teachers, are encouraged to care about other people and to encourage other people to spend time in nature because it's important to our well-being. Okay. The feedback from the children now. because the feedback I told you about before was about from people from the community. Here I have some examples I found interesting. So one child said, I asked a lot of sad-looking people in the shops to go to the library and take us smileys. Another one said, my mom and dad took a smiley for grandma. I liked it. She can't come here. And then one other child says, I know we made people happy. And yet another one said, I feel great. And then one more said, we can do it, we can do more. So as you can see, children are conscious about what they're doing and that it's important and that taking actions is possible and it works. Thank you for watching this presentation and good luck in your future projects.